This video is brought to you by cdkeys.com, where you can get a plethora of Windows and video game related keys very cheap. Most of you guys are probably looking to get a cheap copy of Windows 10 Pro. You can get a copy using the code MUS to save an additional 30%. You can get Windows 10 Pro OEM for $15.50, Windows 10 Pro Home OEM for $12.50, Office 2019 discounted, Office 26 discounted. You can get bundles with Windows 10 and Office. You can even get Windows 11. I'll leave links in the description box below. Once you get your key, it's easy to redeem and you'll be on your merry way. Links in the description box down below. Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk a little bit about God of War's official release on PC today. You guys probably are already aware about it. Most of us were expecting it going into the release, but the port seems to be absolutely fantastic, so that's good to see. We'll talk about that, and then I did want to highlight a little bit of a note from the God of War post over on Game Informer, and they talked a little bit about why God of War came to PC and why PC is getting these PlayStation titles. I thought that was rather interesting. Well, first of all, yes, God of War is available on PC today. Very positive reception on this one thus far. 221 user reviews. I feel like some people are gonna be a little bit apprehensive with picking the game up just because the $50 price tag is a little bit steep. I know like people are super excited for it. I had a lot of buddies pick it up. I'm gonna play it myself, but I think for those of you guys that are on a little bit of a budget, $50 for God of War is a little bit expensive, but that's gonna be the case with these PlayStation releases on PC. They're not gonna be priced with parity for what you can get it for on the PlayStation 4. That's just not gonna be the case, given that there is a little bit of effort put into actually porting the game, and then at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to drop the $50 to buy God of War, and yeah, it is a business, of course, and they're trying to make the most money they can. And with a game like God of War, I think they can get away with a $50 price tag. It will be interesting, though, like with a Demon's Souls remake, I believe that's coming to PC at some point. Are they going to price that at $60, or are they going to go with a $70 price tag? That'll be a little bit interesting to follow, but yeah. Very nice to see that the port has been great. That's two back-to-back really good PlayStation releases on PC as far as quality ports go, because the Days Gone port was very good, God of War is very good, and then Horizon, unfortunately, wasn't great at launch, but since then, fantastic as well. Maybe fantastic is a bit of a stretch, but very, very good. And the PC version of Horizon looks very good as well, and it was the first one to get the 60 FPS patch. It's since gotten 60 FPS on PS5 as well. With God of War, the recommendations are relatively tame, but if you play at like 4K and you're trying to get really high frame rates, it is a bit intensive at that point, but recommended GTX 1060, RX 570, obviously that's not too big of a stretch. It is a relatively big install though, so that is something to note. But yeah, let me know if you guys are picking the game up. I already beat this game like twice on PlayStation 4, once on PlayStation 4, once on PlayStation 5, but nevertheless, it's such a high quality game that I think a lot of people are just gonna double dip and buy it again, to play it again because, they think that highly of it. And hey, Ragnarok is coming out later this year, so a refresher wouldn't be all that bad of an idea. Speaking of God of War, a very interesting tidbit on the Game Informer interview with Cory Barlog, noting how much insight do you guys have into how Sony decided that the PC was a market that they wanted to push this onto? Was this something you were championing early on? Barlog responded, I think it was the collective of the studios all over saying this is a really good idea, we should be looking into this eventually. I think it reached that tipping point when we had sent so many suggestions that they were like, I'm tired of hearing all this, fine, we'll do this. It's a process, we're still figuring out as a company and as individual studios how to do this and what the process and strategy will be. So the idea of when they want to bring specific exclusives to PC, that is definitely still a work in progress. I don't think for like a God of War Ragnarok, which Barlog does talk about, a little bit shrewd with it, but I don't think Ragnarok is going to be a 4-year wait. So another follow-up question was asked, so do you think that we might see Ragnarok on PC sooner than 4 years after its console release? Obviously, Barlog's not going to answer that with much clarity, but He noted, I have no idea. Right now, we're taking it one game at a time, kind of looking at each one and determining, okay, is this the best thing? And we'll gauge how it does. Do people enjoy it? Did we do it right? Is there anything we did wrong and what we can do better in the future if we do this again? But at the end of the day, ultimately, it's Sony's decision. And while I don't think Ragnarok is going to come out within 1 year of the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 release, I do think it's going to be a quicker turnaround, because if Ghost of Tsushima comes out this year, that would be a 3-year turnaround from the original release. No, it'd be a 2-year turnaround. Yeah, I'm dumb. It'd be a 2-year turnaround from when Ghost of Tsushima came out into its release now, and Ghost of Tsushima was a part of that NVIDIA leak, so I do think that's going to be a 2022 release. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I do think that's going to happen. And, yeah, I think Ragnarok would be, like, let's say it comes out in 2022, barring any delays. I could easily see that being, like, a late 2023 release on PC, which, yes, that is looking far, far into the future, but, you know, speculation is always a little bit fun, and I've always been of the mindset, yo, there's gonna be people that want to play on PC, there's gonna be people that want to play on console, there's a bit of a crossover, but I don't think that crossover is as big as some people make it out to be. The majority of people, a lot of them, they're not these consumers that stay online on social media and engage in these console wars and get into topics about, you know, oh, I can't believe they're putting God of War on PC. No, a lot of the people that played God of War, probably, if I had to guess, like 95 to 97% of them, truly, I bet you they don't care that it's coming to PC. They're probably like, you know, oh, cool, more people get to play the game, because I don't think a lot of people, or the majority of people, take it as seriously as, say, some social media platforms would make you think. Being like, yeah, exclusivity is being broken, the value of the PlayStation is being lost, why is Sony doing this to my console? Yeah, I just don't think that's happening at a larger degree. Maybe I'm wrong about that. That's honestly just my opinion, but, you know, talking to the majority of people that, you know, have a PlayStation that I know, nobody cares that these games are coming to PC outside of just thinking, hey, that's pretty cool. Sony's gonna make some money off of it, and that's the end of it. It's not this huge talking point to anyone. But yeah, I might be wrong about that. So that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think. Are you picking up God of War for $50? Is that a little bit too pricey for you? Or did you enjoy the game a lot? Or are you that excited for it to be on PC that you're going to drop the $50? Let me know in the comment section down below. And also, interesting comments from Corey Barlock. And I do believe that we'll see a quicker turnaround for Ragnarok coming to PC versus God of War, you know, taking 4 years. But 4 years ago, they weren't even thinking about bringing these games to PC, at least I don't think so. And then came Horizon, and that did really well, and that probably influenced the decision of bringing more of these games to PC. But again, that's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.